Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I am going to discuss and show you how we handle the shadow root element by using Playwright. Okay, so let's first understand what is the shadow root element. So here is one page. In this page, we have shadow root elements. Like shadow root is basically a DOM structure which we can inject into another DOM structure. And when you inspect your page, you will see the shadow root element root like this. So if any element which is coming under this shadow root, that is a separate DOM structure. This is separate DOM structure from the main page content. Right? This is the main HTML content on DOM structure, and if we have any element under the shadow root, so this is basically and the shadow root element. So if we directly try to find the element like in Selenium WebDriver, we are using if this, it will not handle automatically. But if I am talking about the Playwright will automatically look the locators first in the main DOM structure. If that is not available, then it go and fires the element in all the shadow root element. It will check. Okay, so here in the Playwright, you don't need to do anything to handle the shadow root element. As a normal we are using, it will work. So let's create a locator of this shadow root. So I'm going to create a selector, CSS selector here, copy this. So you can see here, I'm not able to find in the browser. It's not able to find because this is shadow root is a different DOM structure. When we are looking here, it is looking in the main DOM structure only. So here we have two shadow root. If I inspect the below one, this is under shadow root and two shadow root. One is here, you can see, and second is below. Both shadow root look name element name equal to my text is same. So we have two elements, right? So if we use this locator, it will give us the two result. One is available here in this shadow root and second is available in this second shadow root. So let's copy this, go to here. Okay, here I have already created one test, Playwright test. Now let's see how we use the to find the text from the shadow root. So page.locator we need to call, then pass the CSS selector, passing single quotes. There is a method text content and then use the break. So let me store in a variable content. Then we have here print statement console.log and print statement. So as the Playwright, if there is a multiple element found, it will give us the error. Okay, so in that case, what we need to do, we can just call a method here dot first. So first it will find the locators. It gives us the two locators, two element. Here I am calling the first method, right? It means we are looking the first one and then text content method. Text content method basically it will read the text and return us. Like in the Selenium WebDriver, we are using get text method. So let me add here debugger and run the test. So I'm running here the test in debug mode so that I can show you the execution as well as the value. So this is executed. Now here you can see if I mouse move over here, you can see my default text is coming. We are able to get the text from the element. Okay, let's play. So it's working fine. Now next let me show you if we are creating the XPath, what will happen. So I am going to create here XPath. This is basically XPath slot and at the rate name. I'm going to pass because Playwright support both XPath and CSS selector. So I am going to create here now XPath. Let's see what will happen. running the test. Okay, so now here you can see the exception I am getting, right? Waiting for locator, this first and this locator is not found. If you are using the CSS selector, then it will work for the shadow root. But if you are using the XPath to find the locator of the shadow root element, so Playwright will not support this mechanism. So we cannot use XPath to handle the shadow root element. Okay. So if I go into the Playwright website, so here you can see in their official document, they have clearly mentioned all the locators in the Playwright by default work with the element in shadow DOM, right? We can handle. There are some exceptions are locating by XPath does not parse shadow root element. It means if we are using XPath to parse the locator, find the locator of a shadow root element, it will not work. Similar type closed mod shadow root are not supported by the Playwright. So hope this tutorial will help how we handle the shadow root element and what is the way and what is the limitation of the playwright to handle the shadow root element. Okay, and you will use also the CSS selector while finding the locator of a shadow root element. Okay, thanks for watching the video, and if you like the tutorial, click on the like button, subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get latest videos notification. Also share this tutorial to your friends and colleagues and leave a comment if you have any questions.